Now, Joseph, Tom and Joey, I suppose you all know why you are all staying here for after-school detention starting from today.
Great, I don't know why we're in here in the first place. I was hoping you would tell us the reason.
I know the reason. It's because Mr. Parker doesn't have anything better to do with his time. So he's decided to have us in detention for an hour.
This is beyond ridiculous. I was supposed to watch CoComelon with my younger nephew when I got home from school. Now I have to wait until later tonight.
The three of you have been disrupting the class all day long, not listening to the lectures, and not doing your assigned schoolwork. That is why you are serving detention with me right now.
Come on now, we weren't disrupting the class that much.
Oh, is that right? Well, let me see. First, you all started watching baby shows on your tablets, and then... Hey! Put those away right now. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
No, we are not going to put our tablets away.
Yay, we need to do something to keep us occupied, especially if you're going to detain us forever.
Tom, I am not keeping you in this room forever. Only for an hour.
Oh yes you are, I know you're going to keep us here for Googleplex Infinity.
Joseph, did you not hear what I just said? I'm only holding you in detention for an hour, that's all.
Well, if that's the case, we are going to listen to CoComelon on our tablets for the next hour.
I don't think so. This is detention, not playtime. Besides, you're in upper elementary school and middle school, not preschool. You're too old to be listening to CoComelon. I suggest you hand over your tablets, and I will give them back at the end of detention.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The doors on the bus go open and close, open and close, open and close. The doors on the bus go open and close, all through the town. The driver on the bus says move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says move on back, all through the town. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town.
Hey! What did I just say? Hand over those tablets right now. Or else I will come over and take them from you for the remainder of detention.
No, I'm not going to hand over my tablet. You're not the one driving the bus. Besides, don't you like CoComelon?
The motor on the bus goes zoom zoom zoom, zoom zoom zoom, zoom zoom zoom. The motor on the bus goes zoom zoom zoom, all through the town.
Right. I had enough of this already. Now, I want you all to sit down quietly until detention is over. Do you think you can handle that?
I want my tablet back, I want my tablet back, I want my tablet back, I want my tablets 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 back, I want my tablet back. I can't handle sitting quietly for an hour with nothing to do. So give me my tablets back.
Joseph, get up off the floor right now and stop throwing a tantrum. I'm not giving you your tablets back until the end of detention. Now either you sit quietly, or you will be serving detention with me tomorrow. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, be quiet, entitled teacher.
I beg your pardon, but what did you just say to me?
You're so entitled, and that's why you need to lose your job.
Did you just call me an entitled teacher?
We just did, and I agree with Joseph, you need to lose your job.
How about this? If you all can't remain quiet for the remainder of detention, I will do the same as well. How does that sound?
That sounds fair.
Alright then, You can do your homework assignments in the meantime.
Joseph, can you come downstairs? We're going into town in just a few minutes to do a few things.
Oh good, I really like going into town to do things, because I get really bored when I stay in my room all day long and watch CoComelon or Super Simple songs.
It's good to know that you're wanting to do other things to keep you busy.
So, where are we going today? Are we going shopping at Target, going to Little Caesars Pizza, are we going to the mall? Or will we be going to the arcade to play games?
No, silly. Today, you have your appointment at the dentist, remember? So that's where we're going first.
No. I don't want to see the dentist. I am especially afraid of the dentist drill.
Oh no, here we go again. This is going to be so embarrassing.
Don't be so silly, Joseph. The dentist is not going to use the drill. It's only going to be regular cleaning, like it is every 6 months.
No, you cannot make me go to the dentist and have to see the dentist drill.
Hey, get back here. You're going to the dentist and that is final.
Now I don't have to go to the scary dentist, because I don't want him using the dentist drill. Instead, I can watch Family Guy or The Simpsons.
Joseph, you're going to your dentist appointment, and that's final. And we need to leave in the next 5 minutes, so that we don't show up late.
I don't want to go to the dentist, 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 I don't want to go to the dentist.
You know what, we don't have time to deal with your tantrums. Let's get into the car right now and head over to the dentist's office, otherwise we're going to be late.
Put me down this instant, I do not deserve this.
Stop it. Just stop it.
I cannot believe you brought me here when I didn't want to be here in the first place. You're such an entitled Catherine.
Joseph, stop it. You need to have a dental checkup every 6 months to make sure that your teeth are clean and healthy. Now stop crying like a 4-year-old, and take it like people your age.
But I am really scared, what if they use the dentist drill?
Joseph, they're not going to use the dentist drill. Now stop being so silly. It's only a routine checkup and a cleaning. Your appointment shouldn't last too long.
Joseph Reed, the dentist is ready to see you. Alright, Joseph, before the dentist arrives, I am going to clean your teeth, and it will take about 15 to 20 minutes, as long as you cooperate.
Are you going to use the drill?
No, not for a routine checkup. Now, I want you to open your mouth wide, and I will begin cleaning your teeth.
Oh no, I think I see a drill. I'm so scared.
Joseph, that's not a drill. Those are tools that we use to clean your teeth every 6 months. Joseph, what's the matter now? We need to get your teeth cleaned.
I just don't want you to use the dentist drill. I'm very scared of it.
I said we're not using the dentist drill. Now, are we going to clean your teeth, or are we going to waste time?
I don't want you to clean my teeth. 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 I always brush my teeth every day. I don't want you to use the drill.
Joseph, you're acting like a 3-year-old right now. I want you to get up off the floor and get back into the dentist chair. We need to clean your teeth. Okay?
No, I just don't want to do this because I know you're going to use the drill.
I don't have a lot of time to deal with this childish behavior. And where did you learn this? I have another client that I have to see in 30 minutes, so either we do the cleaning right now, or we're going to have to reschedule your appointment. You know what? We're going to have to reschedule your appointment. I can't take this childish behavior anymore.
No. I want my teeth clean. 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 I want my teeth clean.
With the way you're acting, we're going to have to reschedule your cleaning. Now, go into the waiting room, and I will tell your mother about your behavior when she gets back.
Joseph Christopher Reed, you are in big trouble. I heard you throwing a tantrum, and now we're going to reschedule your dental checkup.
Mrs. Reed, the next available appointment is Wednesday the 22nd, at 3:30 p.m. Would you like for Joseph to get a checkup that day?
Yes, I would. Joseph, when we get home, I'm going to explain the consequences of your behavior. Joseph, we can't believe that you threw a tantrum at the dentist's office. And because of you, we have to reschedule your appointment for next Wednesday. For this, you will be grounded for a week. No TV during this time. Now go upstairs to your room.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Ellen, Tony, because you two have been doing so well in school, especially with your independent study, we've decided to go somewhere that you might like.
Where is that place going to be? Is it another CoComelon concert?
Not quite. However, it's going to have some other things that you will enjoy, like roller coaster rides.
It will be an amusement park, but not just any amusement park.
Not like Universal Studios, or Disneyland, or any of those popular places.
None of those places. It also won't be Six Flags.
No, it's one of the oldest amusement parks, and it's somewhere you haven't been to before. It's called Lake Compounds.
This is going to be very exciting. It's been like 3 years since I've been on a roller coaster ride. Is Sarah joining us?
Yes, she will be coming along with us. In fact, we're going to pick her up at her house on our way to the amusement park.
This is going to be quite an adventure. Going someplace that I've never been to before, and riding the roller coasters for the first time in many years.
Alright then, why don't we all start getting ready for the trip?
Wow, look at these roller coaster rides. They're so different than what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, this is one of the oldest amusement parks. The rides are over 100 years old, and they are still in operation. Now, which ride would you like to go on first?
I would like to go on Wildcat.
Sounds good with me.
Well, if it isn't that crybaby from Big Kid Daycare with his daycare friend.
It's a coincidence that you're also at Lake Compounds. Why are you even here in the first place?
Look, you two. We don't have time for this. Come on, Alan, let's go on the Wildcat roller coaster.
Not so fast. Don't you realize that you're too old to be at Lake Compounds?
Yeah, everything here is for babies, and you're 17 years old. You should go somewhere else, like Six Flags Great Adventures.
Oh wait, you're also too old for Six Flags Great Adventures. In fact, you're too old for any amusement park. Because all amusement parks are for babies.
Yeah.
Alan, calm down, everything is going to be okay.
Mommy has to take care of big baby Alan now.
Come on, let's go get in line. We don't have any time to deal with this nonsense.
Oh no you don't. We're not done lecturing you.
Get back here this very instant.
Doesn't look like we're going to have to wait that long before it's our turn.
Well then, we'll likely be on the ride before Nancy and Roger find us, and we won't have to talk to them.
That's right. If they bother us, we're going to make sure they get thrown out of here by Lake Compound security.
Did we say you can walk away from us?
No. We don't want to talk to either one of you right now. We just want to enjoy our day at Lake Compounds. So we want you to go away.
We're not going to leave you alone until you leave this park. You're too old to be here, but you refuse to listen to us.
Excuse me, but this park is not for babies. It's for all ages.
I agree with everything she just said. This is an amusement park for the whole family to enjoy.
Nonsense. This place is for babies only. So we want all of you to leave the place. You're too old to be here.
No. You should be the ones who have to leave the park. Because you're bothering these patrons, and you won't leave us alone.
You want to know something? We own Lake Compounds, and we demand all of you to leave the premises. Only we're allowed to be here, and you're trespassing.
What you're saying does not make any sense at all. You know you don't own Lake Compounds. You're just acting entitled and demanding people to leave because you claim they are too old to be here.
You are too old to be at Lake Compounds. This is an amusement park for toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergartners, not for teenagers or grown-ups. Not just you, Alan and Sarah, but all of you need to leave. Didn't you read the sign at the main entrance?
There is no sign at the entrance saying that it's only for toddlers and preschoolers. You're just acting all entitled, not to mention you're also being delusional.
Don't lie to us. There is a sign at the main entrance that says no one over the age of 5 admitted into this park.
Hold it right there.
Oh no, this doesn't look good at all.
Oh no, who are you, and what are you doing here?
I am Boris the Teeth Guy, and I saw what you were doing to Alan and his friend Sarah. No one is too old to go to Lake Compounds, because this park is for all ages. Now, I want you to leave the park, or you can face my teeth. Face it. Why?
Absolutely not. You should tell these people they need to leave the park, because they are too old to be here, and the park is only for babies.
You know what? You're coming with me. And do not come back here, or I will call the police.
Roger, we saw what you were doing to Alan and Sarah. You're going to be in so much trouble, and we're going straight home.
Same goes to you, Nancy. You are also in big trouble.
Let's all go home now.
Roger, we can't believe that you were bothering Alan and Sarah, telling them to leave Lake Compounds because you claim they are too old to be there, when in fact, they are not. The place is for all ages.
You will be grounded for 1 month. This means no hanging out with Nancy. In fact, we don't want you seeing her again, because both of you caused trouble. And you can only leave the house to go for a walk around the neighborhood and going to school. Now go upstairs to your room, now.
Why?
Roger, stop it. Now.
Nancy, we saw what you and Roger were doing at Lake Compounds.
Mom and Dad, Alan needs to realize that Lake Compounds is for babies and toddlers, and he is too old to go there.
That's enough. We don't want to hear that from you. For this, you will be grounded for the rest of the month. No more hanging out with Roger, because he is a bad influence. Now go upstairs to your room.
Kate, Joseph. Your mother and I are going to see Jurassic World Reboot, and we're going to hire both of you a babysitter because the film is not appropriate for people your ages.
Each of you get 3 guesses. And if all of them are incorrect, we'll tell you who the babysitter will be.
Is it going to be Miss Paul?
Good guess, Joseph, but the answer is no. You get 2 more guesses.
Will it be Grandma Thora?
No, because she is out of town right now, and won't be back until next weekend.
Now I remember. Will it be Larry Loud?
No, and I have not heard of that person before. Your babysitter will be Mrs. Percy.
Isn't Mrs. Percy Chris Percy's mother?
Yes, she is. And we hired her to watch over you and Kate while we're in town.
Does this mean Chris will also be coming over?
No, he won't be coming over because he has homework to do, and he is currently grounded.
I want to hang out with Chris. 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 I want Chris to come over here so we can watch Family Guy.
Joseph, enough with that childish behavior. Listen to what Mom and Dad have to say.
You're not hanging out with Chris because he is another troublemaker, and troublemakers are not a good influence on you. His mother is watching over you and Kate while we're in town. Now, get up off the floor right now.
Thank you. The show starts in about an hour, but we need to be in the theater at least 30 minutes before. So, the babysitter is going to come any minute now. And, we want the two of you on your best behavior. Okay?
We understand, Mom and Dad. I will make sure Joseph doesn't misbehave.
Please do. And if he misbehaves, you tell me.
That must be the babysitter. Anyways, we're going to head over to the theater. We'll see you in 3 hours.
You guys have fun with Mrs. Percy, and remember to behave yourselves.
Alright, Kate and Joseph, today we're going to be having bacon lettuce and tomato sandwiches for lunch. Both of you can watch some TV while you're waiting, and I will let you know when lunch is ready.
Oh good, I like bacon lettuce and tomato sandwiches. They're so much better than hamburgers at McDonald's or Burger King. And bacon lettuce and tomato sandwiches are what I now like to call a happy meal.
You have such kind words, Joseph. Anyways, I will be in the kitchen making lunch. See you in about 15 to 20 minutes.
Joseph, I have an idea while we're waiting for lunch to be ready.
Let me guess, let's watch Family Guy.
I don't think so. Even though I am 15, you're still not old enough to watch that show. You're going to be 13 this coming month. I think we should watch something else.
Well, I don't want to watch CoComelon because it's gotten very boring. And Family Guy is so much more entertaining.
We're not watching CoComelon, don't worry. And I'm happy you're moving on from baby shows. Still, we're not watching Family Guy.
But I really want to watch Family Guy. Please, Kate. I want us to watch an episode of Family Guy.
Joseph, come on. Don't get me started with your childish behavior. I'm not going to repeat myself, but we are not watching Family Guy.
I want to watch Family Guy, and that is final. So turn on Family Guy, right now.
Don't talk to me like that. We're going to watch something else like SpongeBob SquarePants, or The Office.
I don't want to watch The Office, or SpongeBob SquarePants. I demand we watch Family Guy, and that is final.
Like for one Googleplex billionth time, no. We are not watching Family Guy, because you're not old enough to watch that show. Either we watch The Office, or you can go into another room and do something else before lunch.
No, I want to watch Family Guy.
We're not watching Family Guy. We're watching The Office.
Family Guy.
The Office.
Family Guy.
The Office.
Family Guy.
The Office.
My goodness. What are you two fighting over?
Well, she won't let me watch Family Guy.
And I told him we're not watching it because he is only 12 and will be turning 13 next month, and therefore, we're going to watch The Office instead. But he refuses to listen to me.
Both of you, it's not good to be fighting over what you're watching on the TV.
Okay, I'm going upstairs to my room before lunch is ready. Ha 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 ha. Oh my goodness, this episode of Family Guy is very hilarious. I can't stop watching it. This is way better than cringy CoComelon.
Joseph, Kate. Lunch is ready.
My goodness, just what I was waiting for, bacon lettuce and tomato sandwiches, my favorite.
At least Joseph is moving on from kids' menus, like Happy Meals, for example.
Wait, is there any Pepsi?
No. We're having water, and Pepsi is not that healthy.
I really want a Pepsi, because I have Pepsi with my bacon lettuce and tomato sandwiches.
We don't have sodas here anymore, they're not very healthy. So, I suggest you sit down so we can eat our sandwiches.
I want a Pepsi, 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 I want a Pepsi. Please, why can't you let me have a Pepsi, you entitled Catherines?
Joseph, what did you just call me?
You're such an entitled Catherine because you won't give me my Pepsi.
That is not a very nice thing to say, especially to a babysitter. All I am saying is Pepsi isn't very healthy. Now, get up off the floor, stop kicking and screaming like a toddler, and eat your lunch before it gets cold. That's it. Joseph, I want you to take your lunch somewhere else. I can't take this anymore.
I'm also telling Mom and Dad about how you're acting when they get home.
I guess I will be watching Family Guy while I am eating my sandwich.
Joseph, we can't believe that you misbehaved for your babysitter, again. That is it.
For this, you will be grounded for 1 week. And we're going to teach you not to behave like this for babysitters again. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Stop it. Just stop it.
I am actually very happy that Santa gave me a fire alarm for Christmas. Because you know what this means? I ordered more fire alarm devices, including pull stations and even a control panel. And I will install this fire alarm system in the house. The signals will be next to the doors in every room, except for Penelope's room, where there will be a signal above her bed. And to know the perfect time to test my new fire alarm system. Tonight, Penelope is having a sleepover with her best friend, Everly, and I will sound the alarms at 3 in the morning. Best thing I have ever done in my entire life. But first, I am going to install the new fire alarm system around the house. Time to get to work, and this should only take an hour or 2. Good thing my phone has a video camera, because I am going to film the whole thing, and then upload it to YouTube. How amazing is that going to be? But, first things first, time to install the system. What's up, everybody? This is Chris, back with another video. And tonight, I'm going to pull the fire alarm in my house at 3 in the morning so that I wake up my sister Penelope and her friend Everly, because Everly is coming over for a sleepover. However, I want to warn you, if you are sensitive to flashing lights, then please do not watch this video. Anyways, right behind me, as you can see, we have a nice Firelight BG12 pull station, and we have these everywhere in the house. And then we have a notifier control panel. And for the notification devices, we have Wheelock 7002Ts inside the house, but there is a Spectral Alert Advance in Penelope's room, and it is set on high volume. The public address system is tied in with the fire alarm system, so you'll get to hear that when I activate the alarm. I'll see you at 3 in the morning. I can't wait until 3 in the morning, so I can wake up Penelope with the fire alarm. I also can't wait to see the look on her face.
Alright, Everly is going to be here any minute now. We're going to be having a sleepover this weekend while her parents are out of town. She must have arrived right now. I'm going to answer the door. Oh, hi Everly.
Hey Penelope, it's so good to see you, and thank you for having me over.
It's good to see you too. Let's get everything settled, and we can play games on the Nintendo Wii.
Before we play on the Wii, I noticed there are fire alarms in the house, and last time I was here, which was a couple of weeks ago, there weren't any. Why is that?
It's good to see you too. Let's get everything settled, and we can play games on the Nintendo Wii.
That's interesting. I've never seen a fire alarm system in a house before.
I know. Anyways, I think we can start playing some games on the Wii, and then we're going to have hamburgers for lunch.
Sounds like a good plan. Your parents make very good lunches and dinners, and that's one of the reasons I like coming over for dinner or lunch sometimes.
Oh good, it's close to 3 o'clock in the morning, and you know what that means. It's time to pull the fire alarm because we're going to have our monthly fire drill. The speakers and the fire alarm notification devices in most of the rooms are by the door. But once again, the fire alarm in Penelope's room is above her bed. And I did this so I can wake her up during the middle of the night whenever I want. Now, let's get this done. It's already 3 in the morning, and I will set off the fire alarm. I'm going to pull the fire alarm in a different manner than usual. I will be using my shirt to pull the alarm.
Oh my goodness. What is going on?
The fire alarm is going off. We have to evacuate the house, even though it's 3 in the morning.
Are you all okay?
Yes, we are, Mrs. Percy. It's just the fire alarm was hurting Penelope's ears when it went off. In fact, it startled all of us. It's not normal for the fire alarm to go off at 3 in the morning.
Mom, do you know when we'll be able to go back inside?
Don't worry, Penelope. Dad is going to shut off the alarm any moment now. He has to check the control panel. Once it stops, then we can go back inside.
Why would the fire alarm go off at 3 in the morning?
I have no idea. But once I remember one of our smoke detectors were chirping in the middle of the night, but they never went off. And the next morning, Dad had to put a new battery into the detector that was chirping.
All clear. You may now return to your beds.
Let's get back to bed, everyone. It is already 20 minutes past 3.
Wow, this was crazy. When we wake up later in the morning, we're going to be very tired.
I think the same thing. We're most likely going to have to sleep in until 10:30. Let's get back to sleep.
Good morning, Everly.
Good morning, Penelope. I hope you were able to get some sleep.
Yeah, I got enough sleep, despite having the fire alarm wake us up at 3 in the morning. Anyways, I can smell something delicious. My mom is making breakfast. Let's get dressed and then we head downstairs.
Penelope, Everly, breakfast is ready. You can come downstairs. Good morning, Penelope and Everly.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Mrs. Percy.
I made us eggs, bacon, and toast. Before we eat, I am going to have a talk with Chris. He was the one who pulled the fire alarm at 3 in the morning.
All right! Now I have all the video footage. I need to do some editing in Sony Vegas Pro, and then I can upload the video to my YouTube channel.
Christopher Edward Percy, come out here right now. Your father.
Oh, now, not my full name.
Chris, your mother and I saw the video footage from last night, and we can't believe that you would pull the fire alarm at 3 in the morning just to wake up Penelope and her friend.
Because of this, Penelope had to sleep in until almost 11 this morning. You will be grounded for a week longer. Now, go back in your room and think about what you did. And do not even think about uploading that video to YouTube or any social media platform.
At least my parents didn't take my computer away. Oh well, I'm going to upload the video to YouTube, but not now. Maybe in a few months. Guess it's time to get started on my homework.
Joseph, can you come downstairs? We're going to have lunch over at CC's Pizza.
Did I just hear you say we're going to CC's Pizza for lunch?
Yes, Joseph, we're having lunch over at CC's Pizza to celebrate Kate getting a perfect score on her exam.
You know what? I am actually wanting to go someplace other than Chuck E. Cheese's, and I heard really good things about CC's.
I'm glad that you're not saying let's go to Chuck E. Cheese's instead, like you used to. It's always good to try new places every now and then.
And CC's has an all-you-can-eat buffet. I think you're going to like it.
Wow, I never knew CC's restaurants have a buffet. I've always liked going to those places.
They have more of a variety than Chuck E. Cheese's. Anyways, we're getting hungry, so let's all get into the car and head on over to CC's Pizza.
So, Everly, first time in a while that we had lunch together, other than at school.
I know. Right. We've been busy with so many things, not just school, but also with our families and extracurricular activities.
With me, I've had to watch over my brother Chris sometimes whenever my parents would go into town for lunch, and he misbehaves most of the time. This is especially getting tiring, since I am a babysitter myself, and I watch over other people's kids whenever they need someone to babysit.
I can understand what you're going through. Chris often misbehaves whenever I come over to your house. May it be throwing childish tantrums, slamming doors around the house, or whatnot.
Thankfully, I can be out of the house every once in a while, because you never know what Chris will do next. Excuse me. Hey kid, what do you want? I noticed that you ordered a deep dish pizza, and you got it within 20 minutes.
So? What is your issue with that?
Well, I also ordered a deep dish pizza, and I never got it, and it's been 2 hours already. Nonsense, they don't take 2 hours to make a deep dish pizza. And second of all, I saw you come in, right when me and my best friend found a seat while waiting for our food. No, I've been here for 2 hours, and I still haven't gotten my deep dish pizza.
And, even if you waited 2 hours, what are you going to do about it?
I want to have at least one slice of that pizza. I'm afraid I can't give you a slice, because that is our pizza, and I don't really know you. So why don't you leave us alone, so we can eat our lunch, okay? Please, I really want that deep dish pizza, because I've been waiting 2 hours.
Kid, like my friend just told you, you can't have our pizza, and we're about to eat. So why don't you please leave us alone?
Besides, there are other pizzas you can order from the menu, you know. No, I demand you give me at least a few slices of that deep dish pizza, because I have been waiting over 2 hours. Is it that complicated?
Kid, haven't you been listening to us? We're not going to give you slices of our pizza, and we saw you and your family walking into the restaurant shortly after we ordered our food. So, we're not going to ask you again, but you need to leave us alone.
No, I will not leave you alone until you give me some deep dish pizza slices. So, are you going to give me some slices of that pizza, or will I have to teach you a lesson that you won't forget? Go away, now, you're really getting annoying, not to mention you're already making us even more angry. Okay, fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Give us back our pizza right now, kid. Never, this is my pizza now. Go order another pizza.
Hey! What are you doing?
What? This is what you get for not giving me one slice of that pizza.
Thanks to you, now we can't have our pizza dinner.
Joseph, you need to leave my daughter and her friend alone. And I can't believe that you ruined our pizza lunch.
This is what you get, for not letting me watch Family Guy when you were babysitting me the other day.
Penelope, Everly, I am so sorry this happened to you. I'm going to make up for this by getting us another pizza.
I think that would be a good idea.
Good thing is they do give you a replacement meal for compensation.
I've been waiting 2 hours for my deep dish pizza.
You're not getting anything, Joseph Christopher Reed. We saw what you were doing to Miss Percy's daughter and her friend.
And you and your family are going to have to leave the restaurant right now.
You are going to be sent to your room when we get home. Now, let's go.
No. I demand you make us a deep dish pizza. Now.
Absolutely not. Not with the way you're behaving. And your family will pay us $100 because you broke the dishes. Now, get out of the restaurant.
And do not come back here for 2 weeks, or I will have to charge you with trespassing.
Joseph Christopher Reed, because of what you did, we're going to have to pay CC's Pizza $100 to replace the broken dishes. And you'll be grounded for 2 weeks. No more restaurants for you, until you can behave yourself and learn not to try and take other people's food. Now go upstairs to your room and think about what you did.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Joseph, enough slamming doors already.
His tantrums are getting very annoying, and I cannot put up with this anymore.
Somewhere in the video, there is a teddy bear that is hidden. Can you find it? Enjoy the show!
Alan, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Sarah.
And what a better way to spend this day other than spending time with you, Alan. Having a picnic lunch with you. And before we have lunch, I will give you your Valentine's present, and it's also an early birthday present.
I guess I will open my present.
I know you're really going to like what I got for you.
Oh my goodness. I've always wanted another teddy bear, because it helps me calm down, especially whenever I cannot sleep at night. This means so much to me. Thank you, Sarah.
I knew you'd like it, Alan. Because I know that teddy bears help you calm down whenever you get upset or stressed out about something. Also, thank you for the chocolates.
You're very welcome. I would say, when you go home, put those chocolates into the refrigerator, so that they don't melt.
I know what. Say, why don't we sit down and eat our lunch? Alan, look behind you.
Well, hello there, big baby. I see that you got a teddy bear with you.
Roger, why don't you leave us alone? Alan and I are about to have lunch.
No. I want to help Alan grow up. He is way too old to have that teddy bear. Isn't that right?
You're not going to help him by telling him to get rid of the teddy bear. I gave that to him as a Valentine's Day present.
I just got the teddy bear, so why don't you just leave me and Sarah alone?
Hey, I'm just trying to help you. Why are you so upset right now?
You always make fun of Alan, and that is not very considerate of you to do that. So why don't you go do something else instead?
Well, maybe if you stopped giving this big crybaby preschool toys, then I would not have to intervene or try to help him grow up.
You know what, we're going to go somewhere else where you won't bother us.
You're not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, give me the teddy bear.
Never. You're not taking my teddy bear away.
That's it. You asked for it. Don't ask me to buy you any more teddy bears, because you're way too old for them.
Hey, where are you going? Come back here right now.
Wait, Alan. Calm down.
Run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me. And you're not getting your teddy bear back.
Give me my teddy bear back right now.
Stop following me. You're a big baby. I don't want to be around big babies.
Roger, give me the teddy bear. I'm not going to ask you again.
Never. You need to have things that are more for your own age, like an iPad Pro or a PlayStation 5.
No, I always have a teddy bear so that I can calm down whenever I am in a stressful situation.
Fine. Do you want your teddy bear back? Then here's your teddy bear. But first, your bear needs to have some coffee.
Hey, what are you doing? You're going to ruin the teddy bear. No, 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 no.
Oh yes. Now I'm going to perform one of my operations using GoAnimate logic. And here comes the most difficult part. I can only do this using GoAnimate logic. Doctor, you've done it. Alan! Your teddy bear is all better again.
Yeah.
Wow, he really is a big baby, isn't he? Scared of a teddy bear that I fixed for him.
Hey, excuse me.
Who are you? And why are you talking to me?
Roger, I saw what you were doing to Alan and Sarah. Not only you took his teddy bear, but you ruined it. And he was celebrating Valentine's Day. How many times do I have to tell you, you need to leave him alone, or you'll be facing more consequences. You have 30 minutes to leave the park, and I will be calling your parents. Now, drop the teddy bear, so I can give it back to Alan.
No. Alan needs to learn that he is too old to have a regular teddy bear, and also, his teddy bear was sick. That's why I modified it using GoAnimate logic.
I'm not going to tell you again, leave the park now. Or else.
Why?
I'm so sorry about what happened to Alan. He must be very upset right now.
Yeah.
Everything is going to be okay. In fact, I'm going to invite you to come shopping with me and my family tomorrow, and we can get you a new teddy bear to make up for what happened. How does that sound?
You know what? That actually sounds like a good idea. I would actually love to join you and your family to go shopping tomorrow.
Now, that's the Alan I know.
Alan, I'm so sorry about what just happened to you. Here's your teddy bear.
Actually, we're going to get him a new teddy bear tomorrow because I invited him to go shopping with me and my family.
What would you like me to do with this teddy bear?
I guess you can throw it away. I don't need it anymore.
Roger Jason Gibson, we can't believe that you wrecked Alan's new teddy bear. That was his present for Valentine's Day.
For this, you will be grounded for an entire month. This means no leaving the house other than going to school, or going for a walk around the neighborhood, no hanging out with Nancy. And, we want you to stay away from Alan. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Why?
Roger, stop slamming doors, now.
You know what date is today? That's right. Today is my birthday, and I am turning 13. Hopefully, this birthday will be better than the last 2 birthdays. And this year, I hope I will get Family Guy DVDs, a vanilla chocolate birthday cake, no homework, and Tom and Joey come over to my birthday party. Wait a minute, I don't get homework because I am doing independent study, so that's one of my birthday presents I am getting this year. I also hope I will be having strawberry waffles for breakfast. Now, time to go downstairs.
Happy birthday, Joseph.
Happy 13th, Joseph.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. And how come we're having strawberry pancakes for breakfast? Normally we have strawberry waffles.
Normally, we have strawberry waffles for birthdays, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. But today, we're doing strawberry pancakes because we're doing something different for your birthday. And second of all, there are currently no waffles found in the Props in Beyond studio.
Don't worry, someday, there may be waffles in the props section. And you may like them. Also, don't you like pancakes as well as waffles?
Well then, I guess I will sit down and start digging into these delicious pancakes. I've never seen a strawberry on top before. Usually I see that with waffles.
That's a good kid right there. Not being so much of a picky eater like you used to be.
Anyways, we'll see you in a few minutes, Joseph. Enjoy your breakfast.
Alright, it's time to eat these delicious pancakes and strawberries. They look good, even though I wanted strawberry waffles. Oh well. This was very delicious, better than those kid cuisine frozen foods that I used to eat several years ago. So, Mom, and Dad, I was thinking, let's celebrate my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese's. We never went there the last couple of years.
Joseph, I'm afraid we can't go to Chuck E. Cheese's for your birthday today, or anywhere for that matter.
What do you mean we can't go anywhere today?
Right now, we don't have the money to go anywhere for your birthday, because we need to pay the bills. And that's why we can't go to Chuck E. Cheese's today. We can go another time.
But I really want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's. Please, I want to go there and play the arcade games and eat very delicious pizza. Please, Mom, and Dad, I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's for my birthday.
Joseph, your father just explained to you, right now we need to save some money to pay our bills, and that's why we can't go anywhere for your birthday today. We want you to understand that.
Also, we can celebrate your birthday here at the house. We've done it before, and I don't think there will be a problem doing it again this year.
I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese's because it's so much more fun than staying home. I want to play on the arcade games and ride a kiddie train.
Joseph, don't get us started with another childish tantrum, not on your birthday, especially since you're turning 13. I'm not going to tell you again, but we're not going to Chuck E. Cheese's because we need to save up some money.
I'm just upset that we're not going to Chuck E. Cheese's, and I really want to go.
Joseph, we understand that you want to go somewhere, but right now, we're on kind of a tight budget.
Take me to Chuck E. Cheese's, 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 take me to Chuck E. Cheese's. I want you to take me to Chuck E. Cheese's because it's my birthday. How could you entitle Catherine's to this to me?
Joseph Christopher Reed, we're tired of you calling us entitled Catherines. That is not very nice. Either we're going to celebrate your birthday here at home, or we're not celebrating at all. Your choice.
Joseph, get up off the floor right now. You need to act your age, and right now you're behaving like a toddler. Like your mother said, you can celebrate here at home, or we won't be celebrating at all, if you keep up this behavior.
Joseph, what in the world are you doing? That's it, Joseph Christopher Reed. You knocked down the couch, just like you knocked down the Christmas tree. We will not be celebrating your birthday because of your behavior.
Go upstairs to your room, and think about your behavior.
Why can't I have my birthday at Chuck E. Cheese's? I want to ride the kiddie train and eat delicious pizza, and play on the arcade games.
Joseph, because you didn't slam your door, we have your birthday presents for you.
At least I get presents for my birthday this time. Thank you so much, Mom.
You're welcome. You can come downstairs in a little while.
First time in a few years, I have gotten something for my birthday. I hope I get Family Guy DVDs. Wait, what is this nonsense? It's way past Christmas. Who gets coal for their birthday? This is absolutely nonsense. I wanted Family Guy DVDs, not this.
Joseph Christopher Reed, stop throwing a tantrum. You're not 5 years old anymore.
So Joseph, did you hear that the Bubble Guppies live show will be in Go Animate City 1 week from today?
No, I never heard about it. I used to watch that show when I was much younger, and I still like it. It's been years since the last time I watched Bubble Guppies.
Well, I watch the show like literally all the time. And I found about the live show online just last night, and got us tickets to go see it next week.
You did?
Yes, in fact, we're both going to skip school that day, just so that we can see the show. It's going to be a lot more fun than listening to boring lectures all day long.
You know what? I really like that idea, even though I am doing independent study now, which is less boring than sitting in a regular classroom all day long. But still, I'd rather not be anywhere that is so boring. So, what time is the show?
It starts at 1:30, so, after lunch.
Wow, so, this means we leave campus during lunch, and from there, we head over to the auditorium.
Exactly! All we're going to do is say that we're going home for lunch. And they're not going to find out that we actually went to the Bubble Guppies live show.
That sounds like a great plan, Chris. We should do that.
Exactly, and neither of us will get grounded. And in that way, we can keep on going to live performances of popular preschool shows.
Does this mean we can go to CoComelon live shows whenever they are here in Go Animate City, or a Super Simple Songs live performance?
Yes, anytime we want. No more homework, boring lectures, projects, and especially no more having to study for exams all day long.
This is going to be the best day in our entire lives.
I know, right? And I've always wanted to see a live performance of a baby show, but I never was able to go to one because my parents keep telling me that I am too old for them.
I know how that feels. Even though my parents don't say that to me anymore. They say baby shows are annoying and cringe, and that's why they don't like it when I watch CoComelon, for example.
Since nobody is going to find out that we're going to Bubble Guppy's live show, we don't have to worry about being told that those shows are cringe or that we're too old for them.
Exactly. Why can't we just enjoy going to these live concerts of baby shows, without people telling us we can't go to them? Why go to a boring lecture when you can go to these baby show concerts?
Now, that's more like it. Anyways, I can't wait to go to the show.
Yeah, same here.
Joseph, so glad that you were able to meet up with me just in time.
Yeah, same here. I think now is our opportunity to start heading over to the auditorium, considering the special school is an open campus during lunch.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Now, why didn't you say so yesterday? Let's get going before the bell rings for 7th period, which will be in about 15 to 20 minutes. All right, now that we're at the auditorium, I am very excited to see the Bubble Guppies in real life.
Same here. I am also very excited to see the show, especially since I haven't seen Bubble Guppies in quite a long time.
I knew you were going to like the Bubble Guppies live show. In fact, it's going to start in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And like I told you yesterday, this is going to be a lot more enjoyable than having to listen to long, boring lectures all day long.
Well, hello everyone.
Hello.
Good to see all of you here.
Now, where is Mr. Grouper?
He is going to be here any minute.
Hello, my fellow Bubble Guppies.
Mr. Grouper, thank goodness you're here. Do you have any idea where Bubble Puppy is?
Take it easy everyone, is Bubble Puppy missing?
Yes, we have been spending the last several hours trying to find him.
No worries, I can help you find him. Now, where was the last place that you saw him?
Well, we last saw him a few blocks from the sponge house. And we're not far from there.
With my help, I'm sure we're going to find Bubble Puppy eventually.
Will you be able to help us find Bubble Puppy?
Yeah!
Great! That's good to hear.
Let's think about where you may have last seen Bubble Puppy.
Can you give us an idea on where he could be?
Yeah!
Class, do you have any idea where Chris could be?
No idea, Miss Anderson. Because the last time I saw him, he was with Joseph, and they were both leaving school grounds during lunch. And I haven't seen them since.
Miss Anderson, I actually remember hearing Chris saying he was going to a Bubble Guppies live performance this afternoon at the Civic Auditorium.
Anna, are you certain?
Yes, I am. Because he was talking about it right here in class, you most likely did not notice that.
Thanks for informing me. I'm going to have to tell Principal Jones about this right away.
You know what, Chris?
What is it, Joseph?
I'm having the best day in my entire life. Not only that, but I am liking Bubble Guppies more than Coco Melon, or even super simple songs.
I knew you were going to like Bubble Guppies. I told you that you were really going to like this show. Even I am having the best day ever, not having to listen to Miss Anderson's boring lectures every single day. Or at least, I'm taking a break from them.
Chris, Joseph. What in the world are you two doing here, watching the Bubble Guppies performance? You're supposed to be in school. Both of you, come with me right now, and I'm going to take you to the principal's office.
Oh no! We're in big trouble.
Mr. and Mrs. Percy, Mr. and Mrs. Red, thanks for coming. Joseph and Chris decided to leave campus during the lunch period, and they never returned for the afternoon session. And so I had Officer Kevin go and pick them up. Chris, Joseph, what do you have to say for yourselves?
If it isn't Grandma Jones again. It's so good to see you.
Chris, stop calling me Grandma Jones. And explain, why did you leave school grounds?
Well, I bought tickets to see the Bubble Guppies live performance, both for me and Joseph, using my allowance money. And I thought Joseph was going to enjoy the show.
And I haven't seen Bubble Guppies in quite a long time, as a matter of fact. That's why I went to see the show with Chris.
Well, it is against school policy to leave school grounds and then not return before the bell rings to head back to class. However, since this is the first time either one of you ditched class this school year, I'm not going to suspend you, but you're going to be serving detention with your teacher after school for a week, starting from today.
Joseph Christopher Reed, you are going to be in so much trouble when you get home from school.
Same goes to you, Christopher Edward Percy.
Joseph, we can't believe you and Chris Percy skipped class to go to the Bubble Guppies live show. We thought you knew better than that.
For this, you will be grounded for a week. And more importantly, we don't want you hanging out with Chris Percy anymore because he is not a good influence on you. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Joseph, enough slamming doors already.
Christopher, we cannot believe that you and Joseph both ditched class in the afternoon to go see a Bubble Guppies live show. We thought you knew better than to do that.
You will be grounded for 1 week, starting from today. No TV during this time, and when you come home from school, you have to get started on your homework assignments immediately. Also, we do not want you hanging out with that troublemaker Joseph anymore. Now go upstairs to your room and get started on your homework.
Why?
Christopher, Edward, Percy. Stop slamming doors, now.
Good morning, students and staff. And welcome to today's school assembly. Now, I will be discussing about what will be happening for the remainder of the school year.
Well, this is just great. Principal Jones is leading the assembly.
I know, right? This is going to be very boring, no different than sitting through multiple lectures all day long.
I agree, Joseph and Tom. I have a bad feeling the assembly is going to be really boring. I wish we can watch Coco Melon on our tablets, just to stay entertained.
Up. There's no talking during the assembly.
This music absolutely makes my day even better. So much more fun than listening to Grandma Principal Jones talk nonstop for hours and hours.
Excuse me, you three in the front row, can you please be quiet and listen?
Make us, Grandma Jones.
You said it loud and clear, Tom, and I'll say it myself. Make us, Grandma Jones.
Make us, Grandma Principal.
All right then, how would you three like to stay with me for after-school detention for the entire month?
How dare you? You cannot treat us like that, you know.
Exactly, that is against school policy, and if you do that, I will report you to Super Nintendo Chandler.
Besides, if you make us serve after-school detention for an entire month, then we will make sure that you get demoted from your position.
Please, do not remind me of that.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a dog, E-I-E-I-O. With a woof woof here and a woof woof there.
Hey. That is very rude of you to be wearing headphones and listening to music during an assembly.
I don't care. Now enough with that funny sounding voice. Turn around and let me listen to super simple songs.
Principal Jones? More like old Grandma Jones.
Is Jody right?
That's a good one. Principal Jones is too old to be the principal because she's been here for over 30 years.
All right, Joseph, Tom, and Joey. I am beginning to lose my patience with the three of you. So, I think it's a good idea that you serve after-school detention.
Great.
Are you kidding me right now? Did you just say that you are going to have us serve detention after school? Are you crazy?
Grandma Principal, for the love of Carl's Jr., you cannot do this to us.
I'm sorry, the three of you. But you are serving detention with me after the dismissal bell rings. Is that clear?
I cannot believe we have to go through this nonsense again.
Yeah, same here, Joseph. Guys, can you seriously believe that we have to serve after-school detention? This is absolutely beyond very ridiculous, and out of order.
Yay, I totally agree with you, Joey. This is just total nonsense.
You know, I think it's time that we teach that old Grandma Jones a big lesson she won't forget.
And what's the idea, Joseph? Getting her terminated from her position?
No, not that. I have to think of something, so, just wait a few minutes.
Excuse me, are you the three who has to serve after school detention with the old Grandma Principal?
Yes, we are. And we're figuring a way to teach her a big lesson for doing that to us.
I've got an idea.
You do?
Yes, so listen closely. Oh, and by the way, I'm Roger.
I'm Joey.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Tom.
It's so nice to meet ya, Roger.
It's good to meet the three of you as well. Anyways, here is the plan. I got this large teddy bear, and I modified it to have an angry bear face, just like I did to Alan's teddy bear about 2 weeks ago. I'll have one of you take it over to Principal Jones's office, and then put it in the chair. And when she gets back, she's going to get scared of the modified teddy bear.
Roger, you're a genius. That will really teach Grandma Jones a lesson, and that will cause her to resign as the principal and not come to school anymore. And then no one will make us serve detention after school for an entire month, anymore.
All right, you three, come with me. I have the teddy bear hidden away safely. The scary-looking teddy bear is now at Principal Jones's desk.
I can't wait to see the look on her face when she sees this modified teddy bear in her office.
Yeah, same here. And then we don't have to go to these boring school assemblies anymore.
I'd say, let's get out of here before Principal Jones comes back from her lunch break.
My goodness, the school assembly this morning was very stressful, having to deal with Tom, Joey, and Joseph. I hope their after-school detention will help them improve. Oh my goodness, there's a scary-looking bear sitting at my desk. Wait a minute, it looks like a big teddy bear that has been modified. And I know it's a stuffed toy. I think I have an idea of who did this to try and scare me. If this was because I put them in detention after school, then they're going to find out. This cannot fool me. Alright, welcome to after-school detention. So, the three of you thought you could get away with trying to scare me with a modified giant teddy bear.
Grandma, I don't think you have any idea what you are talking about.
We weren't trying to scare you with any giant teddy bear.
We have no idea of you getting scared of teddy bears.
Don't try and outsmart me. I know it was the three of you, and Roger, who put that modified teddy bear on my office chair.
Madam, we don't know anything about a modified teddy bear. We are in middle school and we don't play with teddy bears.
Exactly. What makes you think it was the three of us and Roger who put a giant teddy bear in your office?
Well, let me think about that. I had the three of you serve after-school detention, and then you put a giant teddy bear with a scary face in my office to try and teach me a big lesson that I won't forget. Is that right?
No comment.
Same here, no comment either.
Also, can I call my mom so she can pay $30 to get me out of detention?
Seriously, this is not the time to be messing around. All you've been doing was causing a lot of trouble for the entire day. So that's why you're serving after-school detention for an hour. Now, I want the three of you to sit quietly until your detention is up. Am I clear?
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
And eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now, let's sing a little faster now.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Hey, stop that at once, and get back in your seats.
Make us, Grandma Principal.
For the love of Carl's Jr., this is going to be 1 hour.
By the way, there was a modified giant teddy bear sitting in your office chair.
This is what you deserve for making us serve detention after school.
Now I'm getting a headache because of you. I'm going back to my office, and I'll have Mr. Wiggles in charge for the rest of detention.